Hey guys, we're still working with those great decimals that you love, but today we're not going to be doing any math operations with them. We're going to be comparing them using comparison symbols. Now let's remember there are three comparison symbols that we're going to be using today. This is greater than, because we read from left to right, so the number over here, since it's open wide, its mouth is open over here, this is the greater than symbol. This is the less than symbol. Again, because we read from left to right, so since the little end is over here, this is less than this. This number would be less than this number. And then, of course, we know what equal to means. Okay, when we're comparing decimals, the first thing we do is, since they both have 0 as their whole number, then we know we start looking in the tenths place. Well, I have a 7 and I have a 6 in the tenths place. Well, which one's bigger, 7 or 6? Well, 7 is. So my answer would be greater than. This number, 72 hundredths, is greater than 66 hundredths. All right, on this one, we look and we see, well, we have the same whole number, don't we? So then we go to the tenths and, well, it's the same too. So then we look at the hundredths, well, it's all the same. So this one is going to be equal to 2 and 53 hundredths is equal to 2 and 53 hundredths. All right, on this one, the whole number is the same, so we go to the tenths. Well, the tenths is the same too. So we move to the hundredths. In the hundredths, we have a 3 and we have a 4. Well, which one's bigger? 4 is, isn't it? So since this is less than this was bigger is what we said. Since this is less than this, then this number is less than this number. See how the mouth is open to the bigger one. This is the little one, the point. All right, now this one, wow, this is an easy one. We have these same digits here, but that decimal point makes all the difference in the world. Over here we have 9 whole ones. Over here we have 0 whole ones. So definitely 9 whole ones is greater than 0 whole ones. Okay, on the next one. Our whole numbers are the same, so we go to the tenths. I have a 7 and a 7, so that doesn't help me out. So I go to the hundredths. I have a 7 and a 1, and I know that 7 is bigger than 1, so this number is greater than this number. Okay, we have 9 wholes on both of them, so that doesn't help me. So we go to the tenths. They both have a 5 in the tenths place, so that doesn't help me either. So I go to the hundredths. I have a 7 and I have a 4. And since 7 is bigger than 4, then this number is greater than this number. Hang on, I'm working on a different type of document, so it makes it hard for me to erase on it. That's why it's also just showing up blue instead of red, even though I'm using the red marker. This is a different kind of document and it works differently. Okay, let's see. All right, on this one, we look at the whole number at first. Well, they're the same. Then we look at the tenths. Well, they're the same too. So we go to the hundredths. Well, they're the same too. So we have 8 and 92 hundredths is equal to 8 and 92 hundredths. We look at the whole number place. We have 7 whole ones and 7 whole ones. So we go to the tenths. Well, we have 6 tenths and 6 tenths. So those are equal too, aren't they? Okay, we start with the wholes. We have 9 whole ones and we have no whole ones. So even though this has 4 digits in it, that doesn't make any difference, does it? We're talking about place values here. So we have 9 whole ones and no whole ones, so obviously this one is greater than this one. Again, we have have the same digits, basically 733, but even though this one has 4 digits, is it automatically mean it's more than the one that has 3 digits? Well, let's look at place value. We have 7 whole ones and we have no whole ones. So this one is definitely greater than this one. We look at our whole number place. We have 1 whole one, we have no whole ones. So this one is greater than this one. We have 4 whole ones and 4 whole ones, so that doesn't help me. So I look at my tenths. I have 9 tenths and 9 tenths, so that doesn't help me. So I go to my hundredths. I have 3 hundredths and 6 hundredths. And I know that 3 is less than 6, so this number is less than this number. Okay, we have 9 whole ones. So we go to tenths. They both have 0 in the tenths. So we go to the hundredths. They both have 1 in the hundredths. So these are equal. We look at the whole number place. This one has 1 whole ones. This one has no whole ones. So we don't even have to look any further, do we? We know this one is greater than this one. Okay, on the bottom. Oops. We have, look at our whole number spot. This one has 5 whole ones. This one doesn't have any whole ones, so we automatically know this one is greater than this one. We start with our whole ones. This has 0 whole ones. This has 0 whole ones. So we go to the tenths, 7 and 8. Well, I know that 7 is less than 8, but this one has more digits. That doesn't do anything, does it? If I would only, this would only make any difference if this had been an 8 and they were the same. So since their tenths are different, and 7 is less than 8, then this is less than this. All right. Move it on. All right. We look at our whole number spot. We have 3 whole ones, no whole ones. So this one is greater than this one.